What is up, my YouTube fam? It's been a minute. Bama Knife Guy checking in. So I got a quick unboxing today. If anybody follows me on Instagram, you'll know I sent a knife off a while back to Justin from OCD-4-EDC for him to customize for me. I already cut the tape on this thing to make it a little easier, but we're gonna get it out. He also made me a little present, which I did see a clip of a video about what it is, which is hilarious. And he tried to make me a really cool gift that was going to be awesome, and it kind of got messed up a little bit. So he thought it was hilarious. He knows I got a good sense of humor, so he sent it along. So I guess we can take a look at that first. And I got a little eye candy for you down here. And that's Justin's channel. Anybody that doesn't know him, I don't know which way the camera's showing here. Got a weird angle I'm having to set up in the bathroom for lighting. But Justin, OCD-4-EDC, he's got an Instagram, YouTube channel. He's also got a new YouTube channel called OCD for CNC, where he does a bunch of cool modifications and stuff. But anyway, we'll jump into it. This is the box that he made for me. It was supposed to be a really cool knife box, and it's got this really cool rolling action that when you open the drawer, the top rolls back. But I've already seen that it is damaged in production. So it's not doing too well right now. But when you open the drawer, the top rolls back, and it's pretty cool. Actually, the knife case is in there. That's why it's not opening. Give me one moment. There we go. Well, that's crammed in there very nicely. One moment. Did a good job getting that in there, Justin. There we go, there we go, there we go. So the knife that I sent off to him is it's a collaboration knife. Oh, I got a bunch of stickers in there too. How about that? Got some pocket pins. I've been wanting some of these forever. Got some OCD-4-EDC mints. I guess he's telling me my breath is no bueno. Oh, I got a Molly sniper sticker. Wish I knew which way I think the video is filming this way. Yeah, got me a bunch of cool OCD-4-EDC gear here. Sweet. Yeah, man, these are some nice stickers, Justin. I dig it. On my way to Bonate. On my way to Bonate, like, I don't know what that means. That's funny. Gotta love Hoot Gooch. I still don't know what that means either, but Poon Gooch, I got that covered. This knife here has a little poon. No, that's not dirty. If any of you watch Justin's channel, then you'll know what that is in reference to. But yeah, he made me this cool thing, man. It's got the Alabama logos on it. He knows, of course, I'm a Crimson Tide fan like every other Alabama guy. But it's a cool box. It is broken right there. But usually when you open this drawer, the top portion would roll back also. But it seems to have disconnected, but it is supposed to operate like that. So you can put a knife in here and you can stick a knife in there. It's a cool little knife box. It's got the Alabama logos on both sides. Very cool. In his YouTube video that he made about this, I believe he called it a janky piece of shit. So, but I think it's a very cool idea. I dig it. He was talking about how this red filament is not very healthy, and it delaminates. But I appreciate that, man. The thought was awesome. The product, not as awesome. I'm kidding, dude. It's awesome. Thank you so much. Let's get into this, what I'm making this video for. This is a collaboration knife between Gavko and the Ferrum Forge brothers, which, if you're Super Steel Steve, you call them the Ferrum Forge sisters. When I got this knife, it was not... I mean, it's a nice knife, don't get me wrong. It's a very cool knife, but it was not up to my standards. As one of the main problems that I was having was lock bar access. There was no lock bar access, and the lock bar was extremely stiff. It was almost impossible to really use at all. I mean, you had to get in there with both thumbs and just really crank on this thing. And I tried a little bit to loosen the lock bar tension a little bit, taking the over travel stop, or whatever you want to call that, lock bar stop, out of there, and trying to bend it out some to give it some relief, but it did nothing. And I'm not very good with tuning lock bars. So he did that for me. He gave me some relief there. You can see if you are looking directly down on it, if I can get it angled, you just get that much, just a tiniest little bit of, but that's all you need. And he kind of chamfered all the edges. He knocked down all the rough edges on it. It had some sharp edges. Then obviously the main thing is he anodized it this gorgeous blue and then polished those cutouts in the show side scale, anodized the clip, and it feels like he must have tuned the action and played around with this adjustable detent. This thing has that adjustable detent where you can adjust it to whatever strength you would like, and it feels like he must have adjusted that and did some great things with it, because the action feels very good. It is a whole different knife. I mean, it looks fantastic. I love it. I love the blue. It gave this knife an element that it didn't have before. It was a nice looking knife, but it was just kind of plain. And I like how I guess he sanded or polished the edges of the scales all the way around. It almost makes it look like it has liners, but that is, you know, solid slabs of titanium. He just polished those edges all the way around. And I mean, he did a phenomenal job. This thing looks so great now. I mean, it's a completely different knife. It is definitely something that I'll carry now. So Justin and Molly, I appreciate this incredibly more than you will ever know. This is a knife that I thought was awesome until I got it in hand, and then I was disappointed. And I know he had said he was thinking about doing something with the flipper tab. I kind of wish he would have. Maybe we can do that on the next go around, because when you go to close it, the flipper tab is so gargantuan that it tries to chew your finger up when you go to close it. And sometimes if you're too high up on the lock bar, when you go to close it, you don't get past the detent, because the flipper tab rather stops you from getting all the way down, which he's adjusted the detent now to where you can just kind of flip right past the detent on the closing, which before you couldn't do that. Even when I loosened it up, I guess the lock bar was so tight that even when you run the detent all the way out, it was so stiff. But now the detent is very easy to actuate. You can kind of just cruise right past it. I don't know if he did anything with that detent ramp, but I love it. I mean, Justin, you did a great job, man, and I'm very, very happy with it. Very happy. I think the two-tone on those scales really went really well with the two-tone on the blade, and I think it looks phenomenal. Very, very nice. I like how you left the lock bar insert there, over travel stop, whatever you want to call it. Left it, and I also like that you didn't do anything with the screws, because that adds to it as well. The pivot looks good. I mean, it's just a really, really nice looking knife now. You did such a great job polishing and tumbling these scales, and I hope it's coming through good on the screen there. It looks so good, man. But that's pretty much all I had for you guys, man. I just wanted to just pop in for a second and show you this. I was very, very pleased with it. Justin, you did awesome. But that's pretty much all I got for you guys. I'm going to start doing some more content, so look out for that. I love you guys and gals. I'm out.